Welcome to another Still Speaks video, and we are doing a fast cast for the 15-year tournament, anniversary tournament, that's right, that happened in March 2025. It is round 2, and it was hosted by Ixen and TitanRT, so subscribe to TitanRT and subscribe to AlphaX for making that wonderful eco viewer. So guys, thank you all so much for commenting on my last video. You guys are awesome, and thank you to Helios HD in particular for commenting on my band's latest song, Waited For You, the YouTube video. So that's awesome. Check us out on Spotify, follow us there. We're called King of Cups. Check us out on Spotify. The song is called Waited. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you. Let's get on with it. This is match 1 between Avasi. Let me just clear my throat. Between Avasi and Dr. Death. Avasi spawning in as the white Aeon ACU, dropping down an air factory first. So he's going to scout, which he is doing. And his opponent, we got Dr. Death spawning in as the red Aeon ACU, dropping down an air factory and a land factory first. So let's speed this bad boy up to +10. Yep. Avasi had air first, so of course he's winning the air. Trying to get all the coverage I can for the 15-year anniversary tournament. Get it done for you all. Avasi's ACU is saying, nah, get the heck out of here. Avasi has 1 air, so he's dropping all those ordinances all on top of those units. And a PD creep sealed the deal. So that was the first match. Thank you guys so much. We'll be back with the next one. Thank you. We are back with match 2, round 2, Avasi versus Dr. Death for the 15-year anniversary tournament. And I'm going to hit that +2 so we could get on with it. We got Avasi again spawning in as the white Aeon ACU, dropping down a triple land factory opener. So that could be really, really good. His ACU is getting eco, and the 2 engineers are building the factory. So he's really trying to get eco up and a factory presence on board. So that's not a bad build whatsoever since Avasi's doing it, obviously. And his opponent, we got Dr. Death. Dr. Death! Something like that. Dr. Death spawning in as the red Aeon ACU, dropping down a air factory and a land factory, doing a bit of a balanced build. Don't know if that is gonna work on this map, but Avasi is going Harvog, so he's got the anti-air. That's going to be researched very shortly, I am quite sure. So we're going to speed this up to +10. Yeah, trying to get some... Trying to take out that engineer. Oh, is he going to get it? No, he did not. So we got the pulse battery, sonic pulse battery on the back of those bots. Bots sneaking through. That's not the core mass. No, that's not the core mass, I don't think. But lots of damage happening. Wow. Control K in the bots. I think that's so strange. I just make my opponent chase him personally. Yeah, I think this is all she wrote for Dr. Death. And boom! Down he goes. Fortunately for Dr. Death, he's going down to the lower brackets. He's not eliminated yet, so stick with it, Dr. Death. We're happy to have you in this tournament. Awesome. And Avasi is moving on to round 3. So, well played there, Avasi and Dr. Death. Thank you guys so much. We'll be back. So, we are back with the next set of matches. That is between Takuro and Boot. 2099A, I'm just going to call him Boot. So, I'm going to introduce the players. I'm going to speed that up so we could get right to their base building, see what they're building, and I could call it out. We got Takuro. Is that how you say that? I'm going to say Takuro. Spawning in as the blue Aeon ACU dropping down a triple land factory opener and ecoing all the things. And his opponent, we got Boot spawning in as the green Aeon ACU, dropping down a double land factory opener and ecoing all the things. Lots of Aeon players I see. Gonna speed this bad boy up. Tank's already rolling out there for Boot. Boot's gonna try to give him the boot, but Takuro has way more units. But that ACU sure makes a huge difference. I think Takuro sucked up a little bit of that delicious yummy mass, and Boot's getting that delicious yummy mass, dat mass, yo. Takuro's pushing, counterattacking with the ACU. Did not need to retreat. He was winning. Boot's winning in the mass. Is he building more factories? Yes, he is. In fact, he's doing a little bit of a flank, so let's slow this down. He's got a bit of a flanking formation going on over here. Very clever. Is it being found out? Yes, it is. Taking out an energy generator, not a super fortunate thing to get. You want to get that mass. Get that mass out of here. Well, actually, there's only 3 energy generators, so it's quite a good thing to take out. Takuro is not relenting. He's got way more units pushing straight up the middle. Not a fun place to be for Boot. If Boot ran away, he might be able to be okay. Get rid of these factories and rebuild, but he's probably not going to be able to do that. Yeah, Boot is floating mass like no other. Takuro is floating quite a bit of mass. An air factory, huh? Yeah, there is nothing. If Boot could survive, if Boot could get his ACU out of there, he could win. Maybe. But he's got to get his ACU out of there. And he's got to build up a big enough army to win this. So I'm going to speed this up. Quite an interesting fight. I probably should have cast this one all the way. But he's seen, I don't know if he knows this is right there. Boot, better do something. Oh my goodness. Takuro. Oh! From a small group of units, Takuro gets spanked. Let his ACU all by his lonesome. Really trying to go for the kill there. Trying to get rid of Boot, but nah. Boot wasn't having it. Boot did a little bit of a switcheroo on that and rebuilt. Guys, comment down below if you want me to fully cast this one or not, because it was kind of exciting. I don't know. Maybe you guys might want me to or not. Just let me know in the comment section. But yeah, congratulations there, Boot. That was pretty darn cool. And well played there. Why am I saying his name wrong? Takuro. So I will be back. I have been forgetting to call out the maps. And this replay is broken. This is not the proper starting place. It's not a broken replay. It's bad starting places. The players are supposed to start here and here. So to me, that's a disqualification for both players. Unless they replayed it. So that's how I would do that. It's unfortunate that people need to be reminded of things. But then again, maybe the rules didn't actually specify for this map. This map is Iron's Gambit. And I guess it's fine. I mean, here and here are the starting positions. That's what we're used to seeing. So I guess, whatever. Play on. Do whatever. It is what it is. But these are unusual starting positions. So I gotta say, no. Don't do that. Because, it does make for an interesting 1v1 because there's a little bit of a protection. So I think it's kind of cool. MMLs could do some damage. You know what? I'll let it slide because the people who ran it let it slide, and they probably didn't see that. This is probably the first time they're seeing it, maybe? I don't know. So we got Takuro spawning in as the blue Aeon ACU, dropping on a double Air Factory opener. So sorry about that rant. I'm just a big stickler on rules when it comes to tournaments. And then we got Boot spawning in as the green Aeon ACU, dropping on a double Land Factory opener and going bots. Very interesting build order. Pushing out. Oh, got the anti-air. Wow, the air is doing quite good. Don't need an anti-air tower, just need an anti-air tower on the one factory, but hey, that's okay. Gotta split your units. Wow, core mass already dead. Tank's doing a pretty good job, but the mobility is what's really doing it for Boot here. Oh, and Takuro control K'd. I guess he thought he was losing. I mean, if you lose your starting base that early on, I guess it's just that's that. So, well played there, Takuro. He's going into the lower bracket, so he's got another chance. However, Boot is moving on to round 3, so congratulations, Boot. Well played there, Takuro. And again, guys, pay attention to your starting positions. I don't know if they actually had a... I don't know if there is an actual official starting position, so I probably shouldn't have said that in the beginning, but that's how it usually, every time I see it played, is from here and here. So I feel like that was interesting. Kind of neat. But alright, we're going to move on to the next set of players. Thank you. Alright, we're back on Venus Forge with another match for round 2 between a very Peppery Fry and Zangetsu. So we're going to call Peppery and the other guy Zang, because we're not going to say all that very Peppery Fry and Zangetsu. That is just too much for me. So we're going to speed this up so we could talk about the players and get on with it. Wow, finally something different other than Aeon. Very Peppery Fry is spawning in as the blue Cybern ACU, dropping down a triple Air Factory opener and ecoing all the things. He is asking to stall, and he really should be having his ACU build his factories. And his opponent, another Cybern player. We got Zangetsu spawning in as the white Cybern ACU, dropping in an Air Factory and a Land Factory. He's got more out already because his ACU is building the factories, because those go up quicker with the ACU. We got some Brackman, and we got a bunch of fighter bombers. So what's Zang gonna do? Stand there and take it. Repairing the anti-air tower, very strong at this point. Sucking up delicious yummy mass. Dat mass, yo, you gotta love it. Gotta love how very Peppery is building up. He's never, ever, I'm going to slow this down so I can tell you. Never, ever build gunships versus Cybern, because you are just giving them free kills because they have structured detonate. Gunships versus Cybern it's only when you're against somebody who doesn't know how to play as Cybern, and also you don't care if you lose all your gunships, so there's no point in even researching them. Gunships versus Cybern, bad move. Do not do it. So I don't think Zangetsu knows about structured detonate, because this shouldn't be a problem. Oof. Anti-air dead. Engineer. Oh, Control K. Probably should have went Structure Detonate, not Control K. I don't know. This is disgraceful, in my opinion. I mean, there's a lot of new players that don't know how to play. So I'm sorry. He's got Power Detonate now, but he's not using it. Alright. Pushing in with his ACU. Might have a chance. Where's his opponent's ACU? There he is. Gotta keep that ACU underneath the shields or else you're gonna lose it, bud. Just like that. This is kind of exciting watching people who don't really know how to use Structure Detonate. Use Structure Detonate. Wow! Jump jets. Nicely done there. Well played. And boom, he gets him. Peppery Fry. Very Peppery Fry bites the dusto. Guys, I'm gonna beseech you on this. Do not use gunships versus Cybran. Alright? It's not good. It's not good. Because Structure Detonate exists. If you use gunships versus Cybran, anybody who knows how to play Cybran will Structure Detonate and you will lose all of your planes. That's okay if you lose all your planes. It is a-okay if you do. It's fine. However, if that's what you're going for, it's very expensive because gunships are expensive. It's just not cost effective. You could just use fighter bombers instead. It saves you the research points and it saves you the cost of the expensive gunship. So yeah, just to let you know that please don't do that. Just so you know. Alright? If you're playing against somebody who doesn't know, or you're gonna gunship them and take out their ACU when they're not paying attention, that's completely viable. Or like an experimental, but do not take out structures against Cybran using gunships. So anyhow, sorry for my rant. I just want you to know, for any new player, that's a no-no. Alright, so moving on. Well played there. Very Peppery Fry and Zangetsu. And we're back at it with the match between Very Peppery Fry and Zangetsu. So we're going to speed it up. We're just going to get on with it and see what happens. So we got Very Peppery Fry spawning in as the red Cybran ACU, dropping down a double land factory opener and going all the things. Just so you know, Very Peppery Fry, don't move your ACU in the beginning. Just build like this. Bam, bam. You know where my cursor is. Your ACU, bam, bam, bam. Don't move around, it wastes time. Do more like Zangetsu does. He didn't move his ACU, he's spawning in as the white UEF ACU, dropping on a double land factory opener. So that's pretty good. So yeah, it saves you time, and he's got more units already. And building MMLs when you don't know what your opponent has. Ooh, cannot say I like that build. Sucking up delicious yummy mass, dat mass, yo, gotta love it for Zangetsu. But guys, the map is Iron's Gambit. And yeah, what's up with all the MMLs? I don't think he knows that MMLs go after structures. So, just so you know, MMLs are great against structures. This small group of units could utterly annihilate what's right there. Just plow through them, no problem. Yeah, those MMLs would be better right there than right over here. Wow. I don't know if Zangetsu lost all his units, but should not have happened. Peppery Fry is in danger. He lost his expansion over here. We got a land gantry going down for Zang. So Zang's going to be doing some damage. Getting some air. He has not floating mass. He's doing well with his mass. However, Very Peppery is floating a lot. What is up with the MML army? That doesn't make any sense to me. Uh-oh. Shields on the tanks. Most of all the core masts are down. Should not be that close to the Cybran structures, but we got a fat boy, 2 fat boys out there. Rolled over Very Peppery Fry. Unfortunate for him, but fortunately for Very Peppery Fry, the game is not over for him. He is going into the lower bracket, so that is a-okay. Zangetsu, congratulations, you're moving on to round 3. So guys, thank you for staying with me. We're going to move on. And we're back with the match between J-Wix and Fiery Ketchup. You probably already saw this best of 3 already fully casted. It's on my channel already. You can see it and enjoy it. So you don't have to tell me you want this one fully casted, because it's already done. The map is Powderhorn Mesa, and we're going to get on with it. So we got J-Wix spawning in as the orange UEFACU, dropping down a triple land factory opener. Nope, double land factory opener, and doing the commander trick by assisting between the factories. It helps build units quicker. And as opponent, we got let's slow it down. Fiery Ketchup spawning in as the teal UEFACU, doing a triple land factory opener. So let's get back to it. And Fiery Ketchup's down in health. J-Wix down in health. And boom! Down they both go. So Fiery Ketchup, I know it says Fiery Ketchup wins. He did not win. This is what is called a draw. It is unfortunate, but it's how tournaments are. So this is game 1, and it is a draw. So that means the players need to play again on the same map. Same everything, pretty much. So, yeah. Rehost of this match. So we're gonna get on with game 1, match 1 again. There you go. That's what I was trying to say. So you could call this game 1 or game 2. I don't care. It's a rehost of the first one. So let's just get on with it. We got J-Wix spawning in as the orange UEFACU, dropping down what looks like a bunch of eco. Then he's going right into an air factory. That is an interesting tactic here on such a small map. This map has a very short rush distance from player to player, but we'll see how it works out for him. We probably already did with the cast earlier. So we got Fiery Ketchup spawning in as the teal UEFACU, dropping on a double land factory opener. So let's get on with it. We got J-Wix with his bomber, seeing all the things. Multiple bombers, going to become a bit of a menace. Could be a very big menace to any... Oh, just kidding. Wasps made short work of them. For some reason, J-Wix control K'd everything. I'd make my opponent destroy it. Suck it up delicious, yummy MMS. Dat Masio for that sneaky engineer. Gotta love it. J-Wix getting demolishers. Demolishers also for Fiery Ketchup. So, very similar builds here. That little engineer just tried to live. He's dead now. Poor guy. Got a fat boy cooking for J-Wix. Gonna see how that works out for him. Good choice of first targets, which was that radar. Picking off a mass extractor real quick. Fiery Ketchup is quite behind on the mass front. We got 2 gantries building fatties, but it's way behind. So we got 2 verse 3, 4 verse 3 right now. P-shields really make a difference, and for some reason Fiery Ketchup control K'd. Honestly, he wasn't that far behind. Probably should have gone P-shields, but he didn't, but that's okay. He wasn't that far behind. Oh well, it happens. So, well played there, J-Wix. and Fiery Ketchup. We're on to the next match. J-Wix is up 1. Alright, we're on Iron's Gambit. This is the second game. Well, third game if you want to be technical. Second match with the... J-Wix is up 1, is what I'm trying to say. So, J-Wix versus Fiery Ketchup. We got Fiery Ketchup spawning in as the orange UEFACU, dropping down a land... Did I say land? Air factory first. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I guess that's what he's saying right there. And his opponent, we got Fiery Ketchup spawning in as the blue UEFACU, dropping down a research station, opener, and an air factory. Wow, okay, very similar builds, but Fiery Ketchup is ahead on the research. Oh, J-Wix has decided to go double research. He's not going to be ahead of him for that much longer. Just kidding. Fiery Ketchup put down another research station and another air factory. Lots of eco going down. Fat Boy coming out already for Fiery Ketchup. Very strong. It's almost done. Scouts getting killed as they do. Fiery Ketchup below on eco by quite a bit per second, that is, if you look at the green numbers. Quite the fight here. J-Wix almost 10. Well, no, he's not. He is over 10 mass per second. And Fiery Ketchup control Ks as his shields break. So Fiery Ketchup moves down to the lower brackets, and J-Wix moves on to round 3. He's got a Noah unit cannon, so that would have been fun to see. But yeah, so that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes here on Iron's Gambit. So stay tuned for some more games. Yeah. Hey everyone, we have the match between King Julian and Loku here. Loku has a YouTube channel of his own. Click the link down below to subscribe to him. He's a pretty cool guy. Unfortunately, they only have one game saved, so whoever the winner of this match is the winner of the set. That is prompting me to say another thing about the rules of tournaments. The rules are that you save your replays and upload them to the official, wherever the upload reporting place is, be it Discord or Challenge or wherever it may be. That also is... It's a problem, but it's also a problem for me because I'm trying to cast all these and there's missing replays. I guess it's fine, but that is a disqualifiable offense in my opinion, and lots of times it's even written in the rules. So, you know, these guys got away with it and that's okay. However, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing to have happen. Got to make sure those rules are followed, because you don't want to be in a position where you're all the way toward the end and you're about to win and somebody gets you on a technicality like that. Not trying to be mean, not trying to be hurtful, just need to be real with you all. The same thing with life. Anything in life. Don't put yourself in a position to where you could get absolutely screwed. Follow the rules to a T. Alright, so with that being said, let's introduce the players. We got King Julian spawning in as the white Aeon ACU, dropping at a double air factory opener. And his opponent, we got Loku spawning in as the red Cyber Commander, dropping down a triple land factory opener and eco and all the things. With a lazy engineer, we don't like that, Loku, now do we? Get that engineer to help out with a factory, at least. Alright, so it looks like Loku is losing. units. Nicely done taking out mass extractors. Needs to get himself some more adapters. We got gunships. Again, gunships not very good unless they're going after an ACU. Since that ACU is very far forward, it could be extremely effective. In fact, it might actually be extremely effective. Yeah, that's a lot of gunships. And, yeah, that's... Okay. Loku is taking out... Okay, Loku remembered to structure detonate. Love to see it. Well played there, Loku. Wonderful. Awesome. Love it that somebody remembered to structure detonate. Thank you. And King Julian learned a valuable lesson. Do not use gunships versus Cybran structures. He might have had a chance if he went for the ACU directly. Probably not, though, because that's a lot of anti-air there, and there's shields, and he could have just hunkered and waited for it to end. So well played there, Loku. He is moving on to round 3, and King Julian is going down to the lower brackets. That's okay to go down to the lower brackets. That's what they're there for. Second chances are wonderful. So well played there. Subscribe to Loku. And we are back with another set of matches for the 15-year anniversary tournament. We're back on a classic map. It is Open Palms. And we got Iron Commander versus Mr. Marky 36. I feel bad for Mr. Marky if he's a new player, if he's a vet that has an interesting name like that. We could be in for a good one, but I believe Mr. Marky is a brand new player, and I do not envy him going against Iron Commander, one of the best players in the world. He's been playing this game practically since launch, off and on. So I'm going to introduce the players, going to speed it up a bit and introduce the players. I wish both players luck. We got the one, the only Iron Commander spawning in as the blue Cybran ACU, dropping down an air factory and then a double land factory opener. And its opponent, we got Mr. Marky spawning in as the green UEF ACU, dropping on an air factory and then a land factory. Going up against some of the best players in the world is just how tournaments just so happen to be sometimes. Sucks. It's happened to me. It's happened to everyone, and it's gonna continue to happen throughout the world. It just is what it is. Sorry it happened. Yeah, it's not all that fun. However, it's a tournament, it's competition. You gotta expect the best to be there. And I gotta give Mr. Marky some love and some, like, give him a high five for showing up. Seeing who he's against and then still showing up. Yeah. High five, dude. Boom, down he goes. He gets swarmed. There's gonna be a point defense all over him. Yeah, it was over. But well played there, Iron Commander, and well played there, Mr. Marky. Gotta say, man, you stuck it out. And let's see if I think he shows up for the next match. And you gotta love that. Gotta love the dedication. Give newer players praise for when they show up. Alright, we're moving on. And we are back with the second match between Iron Commander and Mr. Marky. It is on Thunder Pass. And I'm going to speed this up so we can see what the players are building. Is Iron Commander just sitting there? No, he's not. He's building a bunch of stuff. Alright. So we got the one, the only Iron Commander spawning in as the blue Cybran ACU, dropping on a single land factory opener. Quite brazen, I must say. And then his opponent, Mr. Marky, spawning in as the green UEF ACU, dropping on an air factory and a double land factory opener and echoing all the things. Gotta say, good opener for Mr. Marky. Little bit of a switcheroo for Iron Commander, leaving a... Nope, he did not leave it alive. No. No. Say it ain't so. got some core mass extractors already. And I think it's already over, and boom! Down goes Mr. Marky. Well played there, Iron Commander. Iron Commander moves on to round 3, and Mr. Marky goes down into the lower brackets. That's A-okay. We love to see newer players continue to play. So thank you, Mr. Marky, for showing up and giving it your all. Gotta love that. Hopefully, Mr. Marky, you continue to give your all in this community. We love to see newer players grow. And don't be discouraged by people like Iron Commander. You joined a tournament. You could also play with them off the tournament and they could help you get better. So, yeah, good luck to you, Mr. Marky. So we're moving on. Thank you, guys. We got another set here on the iconic open palms. It's between Obelis and Shurikat 006. Obelis is Titan RT's friend and he helps him out with tournaments. So Obelis, shout out to you, buddy. I hope things are going well for you. So yeah, thank you for helping out Titan RT with his tournaments. You are a cool dude. So let's speed it up and get on with it. A little slower than that. So we got Obelis spawning in as the olive green ACU, dropping down an air factory first and ecoing all the things. And his opponent spawning in, well, Shurikat spawning in as the orange Cybern ACU. We got Shurikat 006 dropping down an air factory and a double land factory opener. So we'll see how that works out for him. Obelis looking to build up some units. Shurikat getting units already. Obelis with 4 factories right now. Got that engineer right there. Not a bad target at all. Got that anti-air on that factory to shoo Obelis away. And we're getting Fat Boys, it looks like, and P-Shields. A fantastic combination. Fat Boys and P-Shields. I don't know how good they are against Cybern, because Cybern moves so fast. But if you're able to keep those lasers from breaking through, you're probably going to have a good time. A bunch of Fat Boys, but that is a lot of Cybern units. Jump jetting in, those units got absolutely annihilated. Lots and lots of Fat Boys. And boom! Down goes Shurikat, and Obelis wins this one. So, well played there, Obelis and Shurikat. So we're going to move on, and we're going to see what happens in the next one. Alright, it is match 2 between Shurikat and Obelis. It is on Venus Forge. I'm going to speed it up, and we're going to see how they get on. So let's introduce Shurikat first. We got Shurikat 006 spawning in as the orange Cybern ACU, dropping down a double air factory opener. And his opponent spawning in as the olive green UEF ACU. We got Obelis doing an air factory and ecoing all the things. Both players are scouting. Obelis lost a plane needlessly, but happens. Shurikat unable to dislodge with his ACU. So that means there's going to be problems for Shurikat. MMLs are a great choice in this case. Very good move there. Able to do damage to structures at a distance. That's exactly what they're there for. Core mass going down for Shurikat. Both air factories are down. Shurikat is still expanding. Crazy. Gotta love it, though. It's a lot of factories for Obelis. And we got a fat boy coming out. Will fat boy be able to even get through all that? Obelisk expanding as well. Look at all those expansions. Quite good. Guess the fat boy can get through all that. And Shurikat goes boom. Well played there, Obelisk. And well played there, Shurikat. Shurikat is not out yet. He is just going into the lower brackets, and that is a-okay. Gotta love it when newer players keep up and at it. So thank you for showing up and doing it. Obelisk is moving on to round 3. Yeah, round 3, and Shurikat going down to the lower bracket. So we're moving on. Thank you, guys. And here we are with a match between Soul Ripper 77 and Guffy. The map is... what is this? Iron's Gambit? Indeed it is. So let's see how the players get on after I speed this bad boy up. And we got Soul Ripper spawning in as the yellow Cybran ACU, dropping on a double land factory opener, and he's already ecoed all the things. Nope, triple land factory opener. And his opponent, we got Guffy spawning in as the teal UEF ACU, dropping on a double land factory opener. Pushing up and pushing out. Got some MMLs already for Soul Ripper. Soul Ripper defending his stuff quite well already. Keeping his ACU ahead of the match. Guffy doing okay, but Soul Ripper slipped by him. Soul Ripper sent a few units off to the side, and boom! That is it for Guffy. Soul Ripper is one of the best players in the world right now, so Guffy shouldn't feel bad for being beaten in this match. Guffy is probably a newer player. Hate to see newer players get beaten like that, but we love to see them show up. So, Guffy, big props to you for showing up. So we're going to move on. Thank you. And we're back with the second match between Soul Ripper 77 and Guffy. It is on the classic Open Palms. Everybody loves it. And, well, yeah. We'll see how... everyone loves it. That's all I'm going to say, alright? We're going to move on. We're going to talk about all the people here. We're going to say what they're doing. So we got Soul Ripper 77 spawning in as the yellow Cybran ACU, dropping on a triple land factory opener. And his opponent, we got Guffy spawning in as the teal UEF ACU, dropping down a double land factory opener and ecoing all the things. Guffy getting range on his units, which is a good thing. Not finishing building up his core mass, a really bad thing, but he's already being swarmed and surrounded. And that's it for Guffy. at least for this match. So lucky for Guffy, lucky Guffy, he is being moved into the lower brackets, which is a-okay because you can't win them all. And going up against someone like Soul Ripper, I wouldn't be happy with either. But hey, you know what? It'll only make you a better player if you get to see what happened and how your opponent played and getting the experience. We love seeing newer players in tournaments. We love seeing newer players in general. So Guffy, thank you for showing up. You're awesome. And we got to give you props, man. Keep it up. And Soul Ripper's moving on to round 3. And Guffy's going down in the lower bracket. So we're moving on. Thank you guys. Here we are with Block versus Tremor. I'm going to call him Tremor because it's a lot easier. The map is Desolatia, and it is, again, the 15-year anniversary tournament. 1v1. Best of 3. We got Block spawning in as the white. Did I say white? Let's try that again. We got Block spawning in as the blue UEF-ACU, dropping on a triple land factory opener. I like to see his ACU build the factories rather than the engineers, because the engineers take twice as long. Well, anyhow, his opponent is Tremor, spawning in as the yellow site. What is up with my brain, dude? We got Tremor spawning in as the yellow Aeon ACU, dropping down a double land factory opener, doing his third one up in the front, getting weapon range. Wow, that's quite a force there for Block. Tremor needs to really be on his toes there. Looks like he blasted through it, sucked up to some delicious yummy mass. That mass, yo. And he built a couple new factories right up at the front. Block is not happy with that. He's trying to get some MMLs. Doesn't have any direct fire units, so this is going to be a very easy group of units to tear through. And boom, down goes Block. Tremor is up 1. We're going to move on now. Thank you, guys. And we're back at the lovely Open Palms. Where else? Can Block make a comeback, or is Tremor going to win this one? So let's introduce the players. We got Block spawning in as the blue UEF-ACU, dropping down a double land factory opener. And his opponent, Tremor, spawning in as the yellow Aeon ACU, dropping down a double land factory opener. Looks like we're going with Harvogs for Tremor, and P-Shields and MMLs. I don't understand the MMLs. I mean, I get the MMLs, but tanks are needed. Yeah, he's just allowing Tremor to go through and just destroy everything. Yeah, you need direct fire units first and foremost. And I think this is it. And boom, down goes Block. So congratulations, Tremor. He moves on. Moves on to round 3, and Block is going down into the lower brackets. So Block, don't count yourself out yet. You did pretty well. Just gotta cut back on those MMLs early on. A few MMLs, if you're pushing, not bad. But MMLs as a mainstay in your army, we've seen a lot of that in this tournament. Do not need to do that. We need more direct fire. Direct fire is what's going to help you win in the engagements. But the MMLs will help you destroy point defense and other, like factories, other buildings. So yeah, well played there, Tremor and Block. We're moving on. Thank you, guys. And we are back on the beautiful Powderhorn Mesa. Lots of people love this map. And we got Ixen, one of our tournament hosts. Well, the person who helped throw the tournament. I was one of the hosts on the live stream, and mainly Titan RT. So, yeah. Thank you, Ixen. If you guys have nothing else to say thank you, Ixen, for hosting the tournament. So, it's between Ixen and Echoross. So, Ixen is spawning in as the white Cybern ACU, dropping down an air factory first and ecoing all the things and scouting. And his opponent, we got Echoross spawning in as the green Cybern ACU, dropping on a triple land factory opener and echoing all the things, of course. We got adapters coming out saying, nah, we don't like you air players in this lobby. Nah. Gotta get you out of here. But probably gonna take out, yep, took out that mass extractor. Ixen is behind on ground forces. Bomber's saying no to that mass extractor, but it gets built anyway. We got a gantry soon to be built. Bit of a nice fight there. Ixen taking the fight back to his opponent's area, taking out that mass extractor once again, getting behind his opponent, destroying all of his core mass. Ouch! We got a mega for Ixen, Echoross, control K's there at the very end. So Ixen is up 1. Can Echoross bring it back? Let's see how it goes. And here we are on Thunder Pass with the second match between Ixen and Echoross for the 15-year anniversary tournament that happened in March, hosted by Ixen and Titan RT. So yeah, thank you guys for sitting through this and making it this far. You guys are so amazing. If you have nothing else to say to show, or even to show me you made it this far, comment down below, say thank you, Ixen. So Ixen is spawning in as the white Cybern ACU, dropping on a triple land factory opener and echoing all the things. His opponent, we got Echoross spawning in as the green Cybern ACU, dropping on a triple land factory opener and echoing all the things. Oh, nice structure detonate by Echoross, and that's how it is done, folks. Ixen is now in danger. Oh, wow. Structure detonate once again. Giving up a factory, though. That is quite a loss. Structure detonate. Mass extractor and a factory. Ooh, several mass extractors given up there. And there. So, I think Echo's a little bit ahead on destruction here. Yeah, losing a factory's a big deal early on. Got a gantry already cooking. Echoross quite a bit late on cooking up his mega. Maybe he'll have a mega pop out by the time his opponent's mega makes it. Ooh, he better hope so. And there it is, baby. Got a bit of a mega fight here. 2v2 in the megas. Uh-oh. We got some bots getting around in the back, but Echo builds point defense. 3v5. Oh, no. And I think Echoross is folding up right there. All of his megas just get evaporated. Very well played by Echoross. That was super impressive. Awesome job. But Ixen takes it, and he's moving on to round 3. Echoross is going down in the lower brackets. So, thank goodness it's a double elimination. Echoross has another chance. So, love to see it. Well played there, Echo. Very impressive. Ixen, awesome job, man. And he's moving on. So, guys, thank you for watching this video. You guys are super amazing. I know it's kind of long. And a lot of stuff happens in these fast casts, and I do my best. So thank you guys for following along with my coverage of this 15-year anniversary tournament. It needs to be on my channel, right? It has to happen. So yeah, like this video, subscribe to my channel, favorite. Oh my goodness, he was going for a long-range point, not a long-range, a long-range artillery. Wow. So anyway, guys, like this video, subscribe to my channel, favorite it because it helps me out, sending replays to stillspeaks@gmail.com, or join the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server by clicking the link down below and going to hashtag replays for stillspeaks. Upload your replay and at me and be patient. Or find me there and direct message me. Only do one of those. Do more than one, I'll be confused, and we don't want that. But you gotta join the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server because, well, there's a lot of great people there, and a lot of people looking to play you, with you, and against you. Definitely worth your time, and you might actually find out about tournaments as well. And yeah, it's a great place to do that. If you want to get some of your achievements done, that's another place to do it. So yeah, you got to join the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server. Cue Alphex's ad now.
What? You still haven't joined the biggest Supreme Commander 2 Discord in the world with over 1,000? 2,000? You have General, Hall of Fame, all the YouTube channels, all the YouTube videos, streaming. Don't worry about that. Ask for some help, post some memes, send some replays, find a game, dead chat. We even have a channel for all the Xbox Subcom 2 players. So what are you waiting for? Click the first link in the video description or just type Supreme Commander 2 in this thing that nobody will ever use. You should join now.
If you like what I... No, that's not it. Comment down below. Say something nice about the players. Say something nice about the game. Just say something nice about the tournament. Say thank you, Ixen. Thank you, Titan RT. If you are so willing. We need more kindness in this world. And that's what I'm asking you to do. How to be kind. So let's do that. Thank you guys so much. If you like what I do and you want to support this channel, the Patreon page, click the link down below to get involved with that. That's one way to help support me monetarily. A big thank you to Titan RT and a cone for being patrons. And all my past patrons are showing up on screen. Of course, you could see that Iron Commander and Alphax were once past patrons. So, thank you. And if you want to give me as little as $5 once and call it a day, I have a Ko-Fi account. Thank you to Mr. Wizard, Dr. Pearl, Alexander, Nuclear Pizza, and Chabot. And a big thank you to Anonymous, and a huge, gigantic thank you to Colin300. You guys are amazing, and I appreciate you. So that's how you support me monetarily. And if you don't want to spend any money, don't worry, I got you. It's okay. There's other ways to support me. Just watch my videos all the way through. Like, comment, subscribe. Feed the YouTube algorithm because they care about how long you guys watch. Helps push Supreme Commander 2 to more people and helps keep this community alive. Thank you guys. And if you want to be even more amazing, check out my band. We're called King of Cups. Click the link down below to check out our latest music video. It's called Weighted. It's pretty cool. Helios HD has already hooked it up with a comment. Guys, help me out. Helps me out so much. Watch the video all the way through. Like, comment, subscribe. Do all that stuff. Helps me out so much. And if you want to be even more amazing, check out my band, King of Cups, on Spotify. Add Weighted to a playlist. Listen to it 3, 4, 5 times through, all the way through. And follow us, because Spotify cares about engagement and listen time. You listen to it a couple times through, Spotify cares. If you follow us on there, it's engagement. So thank you guys so much for listening and doing that. You guys are amazing. So I'm going to end this. Share with your friends, family, and foes. Can need something interesting to watch as well. As always, everyone, GG.